Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You will not believe the plan that is in between Raila Odinga, William Ruto, and UHURU Kenyatta. Remember, just the other day, Raila met UHURU Kenyatta. We are being told that UHURU is likely to have another contrary opinion to what Raila Odinga thinks towards supporting William Ruto's government. On the same note, we are being told UHURU Kenyatta is also likely be pushing Raila Odinga to unite with William Ruto, because already you do understand that UHURU Kenyatta's members are in the government, appointed as CSS, and some positions there. The same to Raila Amolo Odinga. Remember, we are being told there was a plan of UHURU Kenyatta using Fred Matiang'i as a tool to divide votes of the opposition. And things are not moving as they think, as expected, towards UHURU Kenyatta's party declaring that their candidate was going to be Fred Matiang'i. But later, we were told that Matiang'i is part and parcel of the Gachagua Kalonzo Musyoka's team, and already is having a party called something UPA, that is going to be a vehicle of Fred Matiang'i, carrying Kisii County and Nyamira County. But as you speak, what is the essence of William Ruto, Raila Odinga, and William Ruto uniting together? That is the reason we are having this video. But before we watch, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder, as you watch, consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like.
Now, away from the business news, retired President UHURU Kenyatta's secret meeting with ODM leader Raila Odinga in Kilifi on Monday has elicited mixed reactions over the fate of the planned cooperation deal between Raila and President William Ruto. Political experts are split on whether UHURU met Raila to also express his interest in a share of government, or whether the former president met the former prime minister in a last-ditch attempt to ask Raila to abandon Ruto's administration. And it is David Mudoka with the details.
In one of the photos that have since gone viral on social media, retired President UHURU Kenyatta is seen walking with Kilifi Governor Gideon Mung'aro. In another photo, the Kilifi County boss, UHURU's ally David Murathe, and ODM leader Raila Odinga are seen talking. While none of those who sat in the secret meeting between Raila and retired President UHURU Kenyatta have given any details about what was discussed, political experts believe that the meeting centered around Raila's looming handshake with President William Ruto, which is set to signify a political pact between the two foes turned friends. Could the former president also be interested in being included in the pact, or did he meet Raila to convince him to cut ties with the Ruto administration before they get any deeper?
Those who think UHURU can go and beg for a position, they must be dreaming. UHURU is beyond those kind of... What would he want? Directly or indirectly? UHURU has everything he needs in this world. Can they give him money? Does he need power? The constitution does not allow him to get more power. So what would he need? He doesn't even need protection. The Kenyatta name is enough for UHURU. But I do suspect heavily that UHURU can't be happy seeing Raila working with Ruto. And I think UHURU will still want Raila to make one more attempt with his support. So if he had gone there with an agenda, it's more likely to do the last minute attempt to tell Raila, please, you are going in the wrong direction. I still want you to be president of Kenya.
What are the odds that Raila could change his mind and heed the call from the remaining opposition leaders to return to the opposition benches?
If he's given the prime minister, not this one of Mudavadi, the really thing, with the really power, with the really teeth, with the really juice, why would he not get to 2027? He'll get to 2027.
The former Prime Minister has been to the Nyanza and Coast regions in the past 1 week on what he terms as a consultative mission to gather views from Kenyans on whether he should cement or terminate his dalliance with President Ruto. In Nairobi, Kenyans are split on which way Raila.
Concerning about the handshake between William Samoei Ruto, President, and Honorable Raila Odinga, I think that's the best thing in this country.
History ya Prezo kuungana na Raila, hii history ya jaba, ni story tumezoea kuona ikihappen. Raila ameishi kuungana na watu, ameungana na Moi, aliungana na Kibaki, aliungana na Uhuru.
As far as the deal that the two gentlemen want to come up with is progressive and it is in the interest of the majority of this country, why should I disagree with them?
Raila ni Mkenya, Ruto ni Mkenya. Wakiwa na jambo ambalo wameliweka kwa meza ambalo litasaidia Wakenya, sisi tutafurahia.
Tunamuomba tafadhali baba, usijaribu kujiunga na huyu mtu. Any package between Ruto and anyone, that is enemy of the people.
Whether William Ruto joins Raila Odinga or not, it will not dissuade my decision. My decision is made that Ruto must go.
Raila is expected to make a public announcement in the coming week.
Now, Kenyans, I want you to understand something here. Remember, during the 2022 general election, kulikuwa na tetesi kwamba there was a working arrangement in between Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto. But when we went for the general election, wakati tulicomplain kwamba election was rigged, uliona Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa comfortable, relax. Hakuwahi ongea anything sijui elections sijui nini imefanyika. Was okay, and he handed over power to William Ruto. Later, when the demonstration came in, we were told that Uhuru Kenyatta is part of the opposition, demonstrating to ensure that William Ruto is going to vacate the office. Now later, when there was this kind of dialogue report, Uhuru Kenyatta was part of dialogue report, and even sending his representative as Jubilee Party. Later, when the Gen Z stormed the streets, you saw what happened. Now, Raila Odinga rushed to rescue William Ruto. And we're being told that Uhuru Kenyatta his hand was also there, where he urged Raila Odinga to rescue William Ruto. On the same note, William Ruto and Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta, they are having the same conversation. So we are having three individuals that wants to dictate the politics of 2027. And that is why most of the conversation is about Uhuru Kenyatta, William Ruto, Raila Odinga. The question is, can we have Kenyans, or rather any candidate, who will ensure that these three individuals are going home? Because it seems like they are like in the name of fighting for Kenyans, but they have some issues behind the scene they're trying to resolve. So for me, I'm seeing a scenario where Uhuru Kenyatta is having two thoughts. For me, according to my opinion. Number one, if Uhuru Kenyatta is telling Raila Odinga, bwana, we rudi, simama tena. These people can elect you the president. On the same note, I'm seeing Uhuru Kenyatta telling Raila Odinga, we have to support William Ruto malize term yake. Are you seeing that scenario? But again, what is the scenario for Raila Odinga? Raila pia kuna two scenarios. Can I support William Ruto? Then kabla tujifika 2027 nimwache niende opposition. But again, on the other position, in the team of the opposition, Raila Odinga taenda pale aseme mimi nasimama kama presidential candidate. But again, on the same note, pale kwa Kenya Kwanza government hata kubaliwa kusimama kama presidential candidate because William Ruto ndiye anaenda kudefend that seat. And that is why most of the time utaona kwamba these close allies of Raila Odinga that try to say that William Ruto kumi bila break because you want to punish some individuals here and there. Are you understanding now the rhetoric story behind the scene, you know? So again, on the same note, you can tell it that there's something here behind the scene that these individuals, they do understand very well, which for us, we don't understand. And that is why they're trying to play this behind the scenes so that Kenyans gaze, but they don't know whatever is happening. But for me, I'm seeing a scenario where Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta are likely to work with William Ruto. But again, there's a scenario whereby Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, they're likely to push a candidacy of Raila Odinga come 2027 so that they can divide votes, make Raila Odinga William Ruto penny katikati, maybe, which I don't know. But again, can opposition led by Gachagua, Kalonzo Musyoka, Martha Karua, Gino Maloa, Matiang'i can make something sensible? Because remember, hatujaiona ile candidacy ile serious ya Kalonzo. If this is the first time that you're going to have candidacy of Kalonzo, then let it be. Because remember, 2007, hiyo ndio wakati Kalonzo alisimama. Martha Karua alisimama 2013, if I'm not wrong. Tena hajaisimama. You know, so if we can have a candidacy of Kalonzo, maybe Matiang'i, Kalonzo, or maybe they can try Konyonka, Kalonzo, or maybe Martha Karua, Kalonzo, or maybe other candidates like Eugene Omalo, we don't know. Can they succeed and eject these individuals from this conversation they're having behind the scene, which they know, you know? So those are things that are happening behind the scene. Ladies and gentlemen, we are being told even that the meeting of Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga is like sealing everything. I don't see, we are being told that we might not see any meeting in between Raila Odinga and Gachagua or Kalonzo. But again, Raila Odinga is pushing this. Can I meet these individuals? I hear their thoughts. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till we meet in another video.